We had a customer for years named Bruce. And he would always say, Shari, this all looks good, but I got to talk to the board. I got to talk to the board. I had never heard about the board. I had never met the board. 10 years later, Bruce becomes a big client. We become good friends. We're having a couple of glasses of wine here in Las Vegas. And he tells me, you know who the board is? I said, no, who? This is a $500 million company. He takes out a picture of his dog, Max. That was the board he was referring to. And he just laughed and laughed. And he said, look, he said, I wanted to get the best deal I could from you. So I always use the board excuse. The ghost in the room means there's somebody else, somewhere else, that has to be there to make a decision. When somebody says, oh, we got to talk to the CFO. Oh, I got to talk to the, to my partner, whatever the case may be. You say, great. I totally understand. Empathy, put them in the midbrain. This is a huge decision. Let me ask you this. If the ghost, the CFO, whoever it is, says no, then I assume you won't be moving forward. Is that correct? I did that because there's a psychological principle where people need consistency. If he just said he had to talk to somebody, and if he says no, so you won't do that, obviously he or she is going to say, oh yeah, no. If we make all the decisions together. If she doesn't approve it or he doesn't approve it, we're not going to go forward. They'll usually say no. Now, sometimes they might say, well, no, I'm actually the decision maker. Okay, good to know. Again, now I've isolated to see if that ghost is really a ghost and to see if it's real. But then I would turn around and say, well, let me ask you this. If he or she says yes, does that mean you will go forward with this? They'll usually say yes. Then you say one thing, why? And now they're going to tell you all the reasons that they want to move forward with you. And they start selling themselves. People don't believe it when we say it. They believe it when they say it.